Food technology is the science behind the products that you purchase at grocery stores. That's the best description that I can actually give. It's the whole structure around everything to do with the products that you purchase. So from the packaging, to the labeling, to the actual products inside the packaging that you can't see, the recipe development, the formulations, the quality control of the product, the quality assurance of the product. Just that you purchase it off the shelf, to get there, a food technologist would have to be involved.
When people hear me say food technology, they mostly assume that it's cookery skills, I'm a chef, or I know a lot about the kitchen, but I might actually not know that much. I know how to deal with food and the nature of the food I deal with.
Because it is such a wide and varied field of study, because it includes things like food engineering, food production, food microbiology, food chemistry. It includes legislation. It even includes a bit of psychology.
I haven't had the experience of actually studying at CPUT and now being involved in industry. It's given me a clear understanding and a knowledge of what really goes into the products that you see on the shelves every day. So a food technologist would be involved in some point of the production of this product, whether it be the development and the choice of the packaging, the manufacturing process, the selection of the raw materials, the quality control of the product, and the assurance also that the product meets the standards of the consumer.
I decided to study food technology because I found it interesting that a product may not last for a certain number of days or time, but then would last on the shelf. For example, meat would last for 3 years in a can, and I found that interesting in order to know more about shelf lives and food processing.
I always wondered what actually goes on when I see mold on bread. Like, what is that? You know, I wanted to find out more about that. So I figured there's a course which can give me the opportunity to actually figure that out.
The advantages of having a very active and vibrant research group is that it keeps the lecturers active. It forces them in a way, in a nice way, to keep up to date with their field. And first and foremost, the students would directly benefit from the freshness of that knowledge that the lecturers gain while they are busy with their research projects.
I graduated from CPUT in 2009 after finishing my 4-year BTech degree. Even though the classes were so big, I've never felt I was just another number. There's a lot that you learn, and they really prepare you for what's out there in industry.
Taking that theory and putting it in practice, that's very interesting, especially like when we do in the pilot plant. You actually get a feel of how industry works, and they actually teach you of how you should be when you are in industry. They basically mold you into a person to go work in industry.
I decided to study food technology, and the main reason why the course actually interested me is that when you walk through a supermarket and you see all the products on the shelves, I had the craving to actually know what goes into manufacturing that product. And it's not just someone pouring a sauce or adding something into a box. It's the development of the product, it's the manufacturing, and it's the attention to detail that goes into a product and that actually ends up on your shelf. So it's very exciting when you see a new product on the shelf and you realize that a food technologist has actually been involved in creating that product.
A student who would thrive in food technology would be the student who had been interested in science from a very young age and who always knew that they want to become a scientist. It's that inquiring mind and with a scientific basis that we require in a food technologist.
I think a prospective food technology student would need to be very committed. They would need a good support system, and they would have to apply themselves. If you don't apply yourself here, you're not going to make it. So if you want to do it, apply yourself and you'll succeed.
You as a food technologist has to be able to take a problem and solve it and make sure that at the end the food is safe for everybody to eat. So I think you should be a problem solver and a critical thinker as well.
I want to see myself in new product development and research, because consumers don't want to eat the same thing every day. So that's where you develop new products, and that's where the mother of food technology is.
I would love to get into product development, especially in the baking field. So, I would love to do something where you can walk into a shop and have a bigger variety of products to choose from, and something that's not going to cost you your wallet.
I want to do auditing. So that's like going to different companies and actually having to audit them and check that they're making sure that all the regulations are met and making sure that the food is safe. And yeah, I really like to be doing that.
One of the big reasons why food technology is a lucrative career is that it's identified as one of the scarce skills, again, not only in South Africa but worldwide.
People, they're always going to eat food, so there's always going to be job opportunities.
I've seen that there is quite a high demand for our skills and they cannot be replaced. So I am confident of getting a job, and because it's quite a basic need, there is no way our industry could crumble, so that gives me some certain level of confidence.
If you're considering career in food technology, I would say go for it. It's hip, it's happening, it's vibrant, it's hard work, but at the end of the day, it's all worthwhile. CPUT, the lecturers, they go out of their way, and the practicals are hands-on, and it really prepares you for what's happening out in industry.